Happy Ugly Monday. I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning. Uppie Uppie Uppie, everybody.
Hi, I am Alexis Fiorentino, aka Baby. I am from Fresno, California, where it is currently hotter than the sun's you-know-what. I am a second grade teacher, and I am currently soaking up the last 3 weeks of my summer vacation. I have traveled a lot this summer, so you're probably asking, where are you? I have been to San Diego, Mexico, Arroyo Grande, Pismo, and Avila. And I sadly am in none of those places, but I am trying to cool off and enjoy a relaxing afternoon in my aunt and uncle's pool. And you are watching One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard. Take it away.
That was so great, Alexis. Oh, I feel like we were on a date. She's like, oh, I was on vacation a lot. Now my aunt and uncle's house. What a great intro. I'm loving I just got back from trying to catch up with 10 days worth of One Funny Mother. Allie, you have missed a lot. I'm not going to lie. A lot has happened. Good morning, everybody. What is it, dude? What does that mean? Why?
When I went to cut them, you do this thing where when you read the comments,
Okay.
you're like,
Dean has something he wants to say, apparently.
hey,
Oh,
good morning,
great.
everybody.
Dean didn't brush his hair or his teeth, and he wants to be
Yeah, I
on the
just woke
show.
up. No. I've been editing some of your clips for your show, and you do this thing when you read comments. You go. I have a week's worth of guys vacation. So good. And it's like I don't understand what you said or what, like, and then when I cut it, it's so hard to like follow along. You're like, just back from a 3-day vacation, guys. Read the whole thing out. You have to slow down.
That's how I sound as
Your
a
brain
narrator.
moves so quick. You're like, ugly weather in New Jersey.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
how
I
I
was gonna
narrate
have
this.
asked about the teeth. Thanks for covering that. You read every
Okay.
word. Read
Okay.
every word.
All I'm saying is,
Oh
if
my
I was the
gosh.
National Geographic narrator, it'd be like, these antelopes. I would have an English accent. These antelopes are roaming the hills.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say you'd be like, these animals are. And then you always laugh at the end.
I do. They're very funny.
Anyway.
Yeah, Renee's like, we get the gist.
Yeah. Yeah, just read it through.
Now, let
Read
me
the
ask you a
comment through.
question. I'm going to ask everybody a question. Let's pretend that a person moved back home. Their mom, just a random person, spent all day cleaning, creating a bed for you with a mattress pad, clean sheets, a comforter, and another comforter that was left in the dryer to be cleaned. And then when she came home, you weren't in the bed. You were back on the couch.
All right,
How would one mom feel? Just out of
Let's
curiosity.
throw out another scenario. Let's say it's not me. It's about a friend. Let's say my friend moves home, right? He moves home.
Okay.
And his mom preps this whole really nice bed for him, but it's in this really gross corner of the basement that's covered in spider webs.
Dean, you could clean the window.
And
I cleaned.
Smells like diarrhea.
Okay.
I literally, when I went to bed last night, I told Jacqueline, I was like, I have no part of my body is drawn toward that bed.
Dean, it looks
all.
so nice.
It looks nice, but I'm gonna take a picture of it because it looks so scary. It looks like
It
an
doesn't.
insane asylum. It's covered with 4 white walls, and all that's in there is a mattress and a lamp. That's it.
That's all you need.
It looks scary. There's no part
Okay,
of.
so what is your answer? Because there's a bed. Are you not going to sleep in it? I'm just gonna get rid of it.
I gotta shift around. I gotta make it. I think I gotta make it feel homey. You know,
Homey. Okay.
it just looks scary.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody wants to know why. I thought we covered this last week. This is a jar, and it holds 32 ounces of fluids, and I am trying to drink 2 of these a day because. What about his room? Okay, he don't have a room.
I don't have a room. See, that was an appropriate speed as to read.
Didn't he used to sleep down there before? Yes, but in the bedroom. But Brooke is still in the bedroom, and
Brooke's
so
in the
we're all a
bedroom.
little jammed up because we'll go back to college. So it's really I have the upstairs, Dean has the downstairs, but then you still have Jacqueline and Brooke around. It's real annoying. So
You should have seen last
that's
night.
what we're doing.
Last night.
Yeah, or you could go ahead and get to an apartment, and you can pay a lot of money, or you can live in the basement for free. And by free, I mean you still owe me money.
You should have seen all 3. Jacqueline, Brooke, and I were all here last night. We were just like screaming at each other. We were like,
Wow.
like this is great that we're all home at the exact same time. It's gonna be an interesting month.
It's gonna be great.
You went from an empty nester
Yeah,
to having
which was hard
all
and
3
then
of your
amazing.
kids, all 3 of your kids back
which was not amazing.
back in at the same time.
Mm-mm. Now, Wim and Jurgen are waiting in the wings.
Oh, who's that?
Wait, Dean, they're famous.
I know.
Do you know why they're famous?
I was setting it up for the audience.
Oh,
So
because
you
they
could-
haven't met any of my kids yet. You'll be the first one.
So I was setting
So
them
sit
up.
up straight. You want to brush your hair because we
I'm
have
sorry.
fancy international guests.
What? Oh my
Joining
god!
us.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So try to
You didn't
act.
tell me that this was this morning.
We're going international, and this is what you look like.
Oh man!
Can you go brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I will not be Googling who that is off to the side over here. I will not be.
Jurgen
doing-
and Wim are famous.
I know.
He's gonna Google you, Jurgen and Wim. I can't wait to see what comes up when you Google Jurgen and Wim. It's Googling. Okay. Well, in the interim, we'll bring the boys on, and then you can join us when you look like a lady. Dean, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Dude, you can't Google them. They're famous to us.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. You said international.
They are international. Go brush your teeth and come back. Hurry up. You're holding the whole show up.
Okay, sorry. I'm
No,
holding it up.
he definitely isn't spelling their names right. Hurry up.
Hi.
When he comes back, only speak in Finnish,
Flemish?
Yiddish. Yeah, whatever you speak. Yeah, only speak
Flemish.
whatever.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
What time is it there?
2:30.
2:30. Yeah.
Almost 3.
What's the future like? Because it's only 8:45 here.
This is what my future looks like.
This is what mine is.
Oh, you got your mug.
Yes.
Look at you. Okay. All right. Everybody welcome Wim and Jurgen. And
Hi.
we sent them both V-neck shirts. I don't know why. I looked at the pictures and I was like, why didn't we send them crew neck shirts? Somehow,
I don't mind.
but I love your chest hairs out. I'm all about it. Did you get any steak Diane shorts?
Sorry?
Did you get the steak shorts?
Short?
Fake shorts?
No.
No.
No short.
That'll be your next. That'll be
Yeah.
So
present.
will we be paying like $1 million in import costs again?
Why was it so much?
I don't know.
It's Belgium. They like to cost us money.
Yes, a lot.
So crazy.
It's expensive.
I don't know how you would ever buy anything. I feel like people just have to send you free stuff. So you just have to cover. That's like the Canadians. It's the same with them. Everything is so expensive to ship.
Mhm.
Strange. So when I come to visit you, I'll just wear about 7 layers of our shirt. And
That's what we do as well every time we go traveling.
you do? You just wear all the shirts home?
Otherwise, you need to check in 2 suitcases instead of 1.
Love it. So have you missed us? Me, Salad, and Carrot?
We've talked a lot about you to everybody, all the bad things.
Wonderful. I hope you started with all the bad things first. Somebody said, I love joining the morning show from Germany in the afternoons. We got somebody watching us in Germany.
Wow, you already were international.
We were international, but you are our famous first international friends.
Kind of, a little bit.
Now, are we in the salon right now?
Yes. Yeah.
So should go and give everybody a little like sneak peek of the salon. That's the bar because your salon is
He can do it.
You're better at that.
You can give me a drink then.
You do it.
Okay. So I take it with me. So, hi.
So this is a salon.
Outside.
But maybe
Yes,
around.
run
Ja,
outside.
in dat doen.
Outside.
We hear them drawing.
Oh ja, okay. I turn around, okay?
All right.
We didn't see you yet. Sorry.
So this is, I start with the entrance, okay? So this is our street.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
You see? Okay. So the street, nice weather today.
It's so charming, Wim. I mean, Jurgen. Oh, look at it. And you got the bar, the coffee bar.
And then you have,
Normally this is here.
yes. Then you have a beautiful customer. So then you have the bar. Kun je dat zien daar? Ja, ja.
It's
The
so
bar.
cute.
Yes. I don't go too far because in the salon I don't have internet normally. So I will try.
Okay.
So this is my little salon.
Oh, I love it.
Hi.
I love it, Jurgen. And you have a patio out back? Oh, I think I lost you. Oh, you have to go back the other way. It's so charming. I want them to come to my house and fix it.
If you want.
Again.
Hi.
We lost you on the
So-
patio for a second, but it's so beautiful.
We love it.
We had 8 months of lockdown to prep everything. So yeah, we have plenty of time.
And how far do you live from there?
5 minutes walking.
Yeah.
And
10
you
minutes.
walk here?
50 minutes if you've been drinking.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
'Cause you
So
walk
sometimes
get back
15
up.
minutes.
Mhm.
That was a really good tea. But now I start with my aperitif, okay?
Aperitif. That means drunk
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Thank
An
you.
Fancy.
So Heather just said, what country are they in again? They're in Belgium. Tell them where you are in Belgium, fellas.
We are in Bruges, so it's like 15 kilometers from the sea.
That means nothing to us. That could be
Miles?
like 5 inches or 100
Yeah.
miles. We don't know what that means.
Okay, it's like, how many miles should that be?
Maybe
12 miles, I think.
100.
100 miles?
I don't know.
15 kilometers, also 100 miles. Yeah.
Let's Google it.
And Bruges is spelled Bruges, right? You say Bruges, but it looks like Bruges.
Oh, yeah, we say Brugge.
You say Brugge?
Yeah. It's like moeder.
Mooder.
You know already moeder?
Remember mooder. I'm a funny mooder.
Een grappige moeder.
Or huppa huppa.
Perfect.
My son D.
Perfect. Hi, Dee.
Look at my
He put a jacket
You're
on.
so fast.
now.
Fast.
Yeah.
So who are
Like,
So Wim is on the right and Jurgen is on the left in the pink.
Wim, Jurgen?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Yes. And they are boyfriends from Bruges.
And where is that?
In Belgium.
In Belgium.
Belgium. Belgium.
And so
Very nice.
So I only know this because the fellas told me, but Bruges means bridges, right? And why is it named Bruges?
Because here in Bruges, Bruges is it's like an egg, and around our city we have all canals, and to come in you have to take a bridge. Always.
So he said canals. He means canals, not
Canals.
camels. It
No.
sounded like you meant cam. We have a lot of camels, and I was like, you don't. You have canals.
Water. River.
Yes, the boys are married, and was that the trash man?
That was the trash man.
But nobody's trash is outside.
Cheers.
It's Monday. It's not
Maybe he was
trash
just
day.
stopping by to
Wait.
say hello.
Take the tag off the blazer. Where'd you get this blazer from?
Oh, this is my fancy.
Tag on.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to flex how fancy
He's
I am
flexing.
with my
You stink real bad, fella.
slim fit. It says slim fit.
Okay, you really
So
pushing
you
the
know,
slim
yeah.
fit.
So how did you guys meet?
Well, we first fell in love.
You guys are in love?
Yes, we were. It's me, Salad, and Carrot are on the ship. You know who Salad and Carrot are?
No, who's that?
So where's Salad?
Salad and carrot.
Sarah. Her name is Sarah, and we had hung out with him for at least 4 or 5 days, and he was like, "Why do you call your friend Salad?" And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Why do you call her Salad?" I go, "Who's Salad?" And he was like, "Your friend. You call her Salad." And I was like, "Sarah?" He was like, "Oh, is that her name?" I said, "Why would I call her Salad?" I was like, "Great, that's Carrot." So Sherry became Carrot. So anyway, so we were leaving Barcelona. So it was the first time that the ship was like leaving, disembarking, whatever. And these two guys kind of weaseled their way into our spot, but then they smelled so good and they were so cute. And I was like, "Come over here."
Oh, the OneFunnyMother shirt.
Yeah, they got all kinds of
love
stuff.
it.
There it
That
is.
looks so
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, yeah. Like this. Yeah. So your first question was,
Mhm.
do you like to cuddle?
Yep.
And then he said, yes, but with me. So, and then I
Did I
thought,
ask you that?
yes, that was your first question you asked me. You like to cuddle? And I said, stop shouting. Shut up. And I said, yes.
Oh, I forgot. I have an appointment.
Oh, you
I
haven't.
have a doctor's appointment. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Well, it was nice to meet you guys.
Bye.
You too.
So funny. I didn't realize that was the first thing that I asked you.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I think I was a little drunk already, right? We were
I
all
think
drinking,
probably.
right? Yeah.
You were drinking cava, or prosecco.
Always Prosecco.
Something. Yeah, they were handing it out, right, when we were leaving. And so we started hanging out on the ship as it was leaving. And then we didn't see you for like 2 or 3 days. We finally saw you at the bus stop.
Yeah, and
You
Marseille.
trapped us.
In where? Which city?
Marseille.
Oh, Marseille.
Marseille.
Say. Whatever. So we were getting on the bus. It was super hot. We're getting on the bus and we see these two again. We're like, we've been looking for you. I was trying to find them on the app. Couldn't find them on the app. But they did. They were running away from me, but it was lovely. And then,
A little bit.
then we literally ran into them every 5 minutes. Remember when I just randomly found you at the bar? Like even if I had tried to find you, I would have never found you.
But
There was
we saw every day on the boat.
Yeah.
5,200 people, and you are the only one I always saw everywhere. So there she
Except
is
when we
again.
wanted to find you, we could not.
Yeah.
Not for the both of us.
No,
Judy.
not at the beginning. I know. So it's Judy from Saskatoon, Canada. Do you know many Canadians?
No.
I used to know one online, but that's years ago. So no.
So I just went and stayed. I don't know if you guys know, we have something called Dine with Dina. Do you know about that?
No, not yet.
So like sometimes if I have gigs somewhere, like if I'm doing, like I have a show in Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina. So we'll do a Dine with Dina there. So I'll go and like people that live around there will come and we have dinner together. We have a Dine with Dina in California coming up. But we started a new thing called Sleep with Dina. And that is when I fly to another country and I sleep at your house naked. No, that's different. But I went to stay in Saskatoon, Canada, with Judy from Saskatoon, and had our first international sleep with Dina. So at some point, I'll have to do a sleep with Dina Belgium.
Absolutely, and have sleepover pajama parties and braid each other's hair and make videos.
And do the nails and everything. So yeah,
He can do nails too, so you're fine.
yeah. So when do you come to Belgium?
I was gonna say you have to give me a Belgian haircut. Remember, you were supposed to cut Sarah's hair, but we couldn't find you scissors.
Yeah, but
We tried, but don't run the scissors so we can steal it.
we find it, but they wouldn't give them to us, so that was a problem. But I understand.
I wouldn't give you scissors either, if I'm honest.
No?
Let me ask you this: if is this a popular hairdo in Belgium?
Yes, everybody does it with heat waves and everything. So yeah,
That's universal.
with the iron. How do you do it? Your curls?
You call it a heat wave?
Yeah, I don't know how I call it.
Beach waves.
Beach waves. Yeah.
Beach waves. Oh, curling iron to give you like a beachy look. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
What's the temperature like there? It's hot.
Well, we had a few shitty weeks.
Yeah.
Can I say that on live?
No.
We have
Okay.
weeks. Yeah, like
But-
3 weeks raining
cats and dogs.
Oh.
Oh.
That was the first day that the sun is out in like 10 days.
Really? Does it rain there a lot? Not
Yeah.
usually.
Normally a bit less than England's, but
Yeah.
not much.
Hmm.
But we've had 4 great summers, and now people forgot what the normal summers in Belgium are like. And this is normal, but we're not used to it anymore. We had droughts and droughts mostly for the past couple of years, and now it's the first time it's raining again. This is back to normal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Carrot is here, and she said, me and Salad, we miss you. So, sure, we miss you. What are the temps there? Yeah, so is it hot?
It can be.
Yeah. How much is it?
Yeah, you guys work at Fahrenheit, don't you?
I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, so the Canadians, they also do Celsius, and we don't understand that either.
25 degrees now, so you have to figure it out how much it is, and yeah.
I think that's a hot spring day in California.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, it's
Um,
okay.
How far are you guys from England? Like if you wanted to hop a train to England?
If it's nice weather, you can almost see the coast.
Yeah.
From England.
If it's nice weather,
So
but we have to take the train and go under the water. So England is on the other side of the sea from us. You didn't know that?
I knew that. Let me just find it. But there's a train that goes underwater?
Yeah.
The Eurostar
And Palace?
and Talisman, probably, yeah.
And how long does it take?
I think you are like 25 minutes that you go into the tunnel. Yeah,
That's fast.
yeah,
That's it?
yes. But you cannot think about it, because when you're under the water and you think, oh my God, the sea is above me, it's claustrophobic. So yeah.
Yeah. Does it get,
On the news a couple past weeks.
Yeah.
Underwater pressure is not good.
I know. Dumb Americans. I know.
And
So
the
do
channel.
you guys go into London very often?
No,
We haven't actually been there since we've been together. Yeah, we've been separately before, but the past 4 years, no.
actually, we wanted to go, but it was very expensive to take the train. Now with the Brexit and everything, so everything is really expensive now in England.
Yeah, you need
so,
extra paperwork, you need
Yeah.
extra visas that normally you wouldn't
Yeah.
need to travel within Europe, but now we do. So
Wow. Somebody said, I went to Belgium 30 years ago, loved it then, and would go back. So
Yeah.
wait, somebody just asked, what's your favorite vacation spot?
that's a tricky one
it
because
was my cruise on the Mediterranean Sea.
that was a highlight. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was really nice. We enjoyed it. So that was the little book you made.
Yeah, apparently I'm good with aesthetics. So now I have to make a book for every new journey that we make.
He made a book.
Did I make the book? I was going to say.
You know.
No. I want to know if I'm in the book.
Of course you're in the book. Look,
Yeah.
I show you.
So we have this.
Oh.
And wait, I'm gonna show you. You're on
a few photos, but these are the last few.
Look at us. Was that our last night, or was that when we were live?
No, that was,
That's the screenshots from the live stream.
from Tipsy Tuesday.
Great.
So and then we have also here this one.
Oh, right. The one that Jody made. Yeah.
It needed to be on there. Absolutely.
So, but he made a little book. So nice.
That's
So oh yeah, here you
a few
also.
party photos.
Here you in.
oh my
Here.
gosh. Look, Carrot made it. Carrot's in
Yeah.
there. And Sarah, salad's in there. Oh, that was a fun night. That was
Nice.
so funny. So we went out it was probably the last night we were there. And the cruises are so funny because they're like big cities. So you could like go to the club, and you could go to karaoke, you could go to bingo. And so we went to the club. I think there was only 7 of us in the whole club.
And you remember the woman there in the jazz bar? Shh. You remember? We were talking the whole So,
Yeah, we got shushed in the jazz bar. We went out and we were like, oh, this is nice. We didn't know that it was like a full concert. We thought it was like a lounge where you could talk, but we were greatly shushed. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. So
Is their shop closed on Mondays, or they take a long European fancy lunch?
Say that again, the last sentence.
yeah,
They were saying, are you guys closed on Mondays, or you are just on a
No,
long
always
European
closed Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday?
Those are basically the hairdresser days. Every hairdresser in Belgium basically is closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah. So we have a little bit of hangover. So yesterday was really, really busy.
And preparing for another one.
Yes.
What did you do yesterday?
We drank a lot.
Yep.
A lot. Yes.
I'm going to use drunk. Drunk as a verb. We drunk.
Don't laugh with me.
We're drunking.
We're drunking. I'm tripping. Huh?
So, like, where do you guys go when you're not taking like a big cruise? Like, do you go to the beach? Like, is that a beach that you hang out on?
That's kind of the weird part. The closer you live to the beach, the less you go to it, apparently. Because it's, taken for granted, I guess.
Yeah.
But we do try to make a new experience, something we haven't done yet each year. And then we do other stuff that we've already done, but like just to relax and not to stress because we've already done everything. Like every year we go to the Canary Islands. And we've seen that so much that it's nothing new.
You don't know that? Oh, Dina.
It's like if you guys would go to the Dominican and you would do that every year, it's the same for us at the Canary Islands.
Yeah, no, I know that. I wanted to see if you knew where the Canary Islands were. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Those aren't close to you at all.
That's 4 hours of flying,
4
maybe?
hours, yeah. That's
So
okay. Like in the winter, it's really nice weather. Like, a lot of degrees. So I don't know how much.
For the last rays of sun. But like the cruise this year was the new thing for us, and we thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Like next year in January, we have Thailand coming up.
Yeah, we do a tour in Thailand for 18 days. So come with us.
What are you going to do in Thailand for 18 days?
We do a tour in whole Thailand. So a big tour for 18 days.
Is it by bus or train or?
Well, we fly first, hopefully.
Yeah, otherwise, it'll be far.
And then, but we do take a night train because there's 4 different hotels that we're doing. But everything's organized. We don't have to do anything ourselves. Everything is booked. Everything is scheduled. There's zero issues with that because otherwise I wouldn't want to do a foreign country like that, knowing nothing about where I'm going. Then just drop you and do your thing. Like, no, that's not me. But he found a fully guided, fully planned tour, and then I was all in.
Yeah. So,
Wow. And when is that trip?
January now. You want to come with us?
Maybe.
It's 18 days, huh? So we have to 18 days drinking and eating and walking.
And eating spicy food. How are you about spicy food?
No, I'm not good with spice.
No?
Well, you know, what's so crazy is, you know, that whole trip that we were on, I remember like Sarah and Sherry, obviously, when we would go to different countries, they'd be so excited to try all the different food and the cuisine. But because I'm gluten-free, it's really hard to eat out. So that's why I tend to eat like boring stuff. But I feel fine if I eat that. And then, you know, all the bourbons. That really keeps me going. That's my
And
fuel.
all the alcohol we drunk.
There we
But-
go.
We
We
drink.
Whiskey gluten-free is based on grains, isn't it?
It is grains, but when it's distilled, most of it gets distilled out. So
So you get to
I don't drink a lot of like mixed drinks because I'd have to like look up every single thing, and it's just easier to say, give me a double bourbon neat and be done with it. Yeah, I know.
And in May, begin of June, we always take vacation. So we don't know what we're gonna do, but we were thinking, because now in January we want to come to New York, visiting New York and then visiting New Jersey, of course.
Okay,
So
all right,
it will be in the beginning of June, end of May, June. So we have
something
to,
like that. Yeah.
okay. Let me put it in my calendar. You
And
come?
would you come with us to New York then?
Yeah, I can go to New York. That's fine.
Oh, nice.
There, I'll meet you up there.
Yeah,
But then
okay,
you
we'll do
come
that.
down here. But if you come in like in June, it'll be nice. It won't be too hot down the shore, but the shore will be lovely. So,
Yeah.
Sherry, do you want to go to Thailand with the boys for 18 days? Let's see what Sherry says. Sherry, so Sherry is starting a new job, and she has a lot of time off, so she might be in. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a very excited yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, somebody said if you guys come here, we're going to have to do a dine with Dina and the boys.
And a sleep with Dina.
Yeah.
Have to sleep with Dina.
That's
If
the
I'm
first sleep from with Dina.
I'm going to Belgium. I'm going to sleep on that couch to your right. I can't wait to sleep in Belgium.
Kan het nog flashen of no?
Uh-huh.
Did he just say Dina's so hot? I have to go get some water. Is that what he just said?
If you want to think that, go ahead. Dat ga je van anders say.
Sherry said she's in for Thailand. And
Get used to the price of
Judy just said, just so we're all clear, I slept with her first. So
Okay.
she's my first Canadian. Ooh, what is that?
Bubbles. Chic.
Oh, chic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our brand.
I can't wait to see the morning show from your bar someday. It'll be very exciting.
Yeah.
So, by the way, if we go to Thailand with the five of us, I suppose,
Right.
are you prepared to eat like fried crickets or spiders or things like that? Because I'm willing to try everything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Scorpions, maybe, bit of a crunch.
Cheers.
Sherry will try all that. You know, Sherry's a dietitian and nutritionist, so she could tell you how disgusting it is what you're eating.
They're very rich in proteins. It's good for you.
She was so nice, Sherry. Really nice girl. Yeah, she was. And she was
She-
funny also.
We had a good time. I know. I haven't played yeah, do they have gluten-free crickets? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's your perfect excuse. Everything is glue.
Yeah, no, that's so I know. I foresee a lot of rice for Dina on the trip. Yeah. That is
Mhm. That's for sure.
So their English is exceptional, really is. So tell
Thank you.
everybody. So we were talking about just how impressed I was with your English because I think that they kept apologizing. They're like, no, that's not right. I was like, your English is so much better than my Belgian because all I know is moeder.
But you are better
Whatever.
today because you're less drunk than you were on the live stream on the boat.
But we don't really get training with languages until like maybe middle school a little bit. And then some people will in America, I think it's mandatory that you take 2 years of a language in high school. But I can't say that anybody remembers it. Although I'm doing really well with my Duolingo, and I'm basically bilingual with Spanish. And by
You're still
bilingual,
doing that.
I know 500 words.
500. That's
Yeah,
much.
it turns out you can't really say that much with 500
Oh,
words.
and biblioteca or something like that.
Yeah, the library. I thought that was a club, like a disco club that just
Yeah.
had Bibles, but it's not.
Pretty close. Yeah. They do sell Bibles, I guess.
It'd be great if there's a club where you're just clubbing. You're like, oh, Revelations. What? It's just very different than a library. But when did you guys start learning English?
TV is where it starts, I guess, because nothing gets dubbed, nothing gets translated if it's international. The French do, and the Spanish do also
Dubbing,
dub
yeah.
everything, but we just get it as is.
Yeah.
So if we, as kids growing up, we watched The Simpsons, for example, which was a huge source of learning English for me because everything is subtitled, but nothing is dubbed. So it's just English with the
You're saying
subtitles.
that you didn't get like formal training in English. You watched The Simpsons.
That's the starts, yeah. And in elementary, we do at, I think at the age of 10, we start learning both English and French.
In what grade?
In elementary, and yeah, because it's different for every
Yeah.
country. Like 10 years old.
Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, you get 2 hours English in school.
And French.
And French, yeah.
I'm cracking up because the fact that you would have picked up stuff by watching The Simpsons, like if there, what's your most famous Belgian cartoon?
It's probably The Simpsons.
Family Guy. I like Family Guy.
But we have Cartoon Network and stuff, and nothing is translated, so.
But are there any cartoons that are native to Belgium that started there that we would know?
The
Tintin, maybe? It used to
Tintin
be-
and the Smurfs. You know the Smurfs?
The
blue, the little blue. The
They're
Smurfs is Belgium. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
they're-
Belgium.
Okay. No.
The Smurfs are Belgium, and Tintin, yeah,
Yeah?
Tintin. You know Tintin?
Tintin. So Tintin, I
It's
know.
Belgium.
A friend of mine was in the movie, the animated movie.
Oh.
But because he kept talking about Tintin as if it had been around forever. And I said,
Yeah.
I'd never heard of it. He's like, Dina, I guess it's much more popular.
Since the 80s, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm looking up the Smurfs, and it does not say anything about Belgium in here.
That's me.
The Schtroumpfs.
It
in
does.
France.
Well, it says 2017 was Belgium. When did it first launch? It's so crazy.
So
Are we sure it's Belgian? Yeah, we're
The
sure
Smurfs,
it's Belgian.
yeah, it
So funny.
Yeah, it's part of our legacy. It's
Yeah.
definitely Belgian.
So for the rest, yeah, I don't know. I
And
don't
so
know.
what is the first language of Belgium?
Flemish.
We have basically 3 recognized languages within Belgium, which is a smaller country compared to even your smallest states. And we have 3 recognized languages. So the north is, for the most part, Dutch or Flemish, which we speak. Then you have Brussels and south, which is French. And you have a small eastern part that's German-speaking since World War II. So that's recognized as well culturally.
Yeah.
So, like, if your president gives a speech, what language is your president speaking?
He's natively French, but he's well trained in Dutch. So he would do both.
You know.
The koning.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we have a king, not a president, by the way. We're a kingdom.
A king. King and Queen. Yes.
How long have they been reigning?
Now, like I think 12 years now, Philip. I think 12 years. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a kingdom since, how long is Belgium?
150 years.
150 years. It's always been a kingdom. So, and it's always been within the same family.
Yeah.
Really? And do they make the ruling decisions, or there's a
Then we have a government.
They're mostly figureheads, and they do work with social things, social questions that need attention, or what do you say? Humanitarian stuff.
How come we never hear about your king and queen?
Because they are really boring.
They're kind of boring. They're kind of stiff.
What?
They're kind of stiff and boring. They're very old.
Oh, this is Philip.
Yeah, it's not a good sight, is it?
That's it's really boring.
That's your ugly Monday right there.
Was he ever a hottie, or because he looks a little?
No.
His wife is gorgeous, though.
All right, let me see.
Matilda.
Belgians. All right. Let me see. Oh yeah, she does look like a princess.
Yeah, she's really
very tall.
Yeah,
and she's more loosened up and more casual than he is. So.
And do they have children?
Yes. Yeah, 4 children.
And 2 of them are in the Marine right now, taking training.
Like now, when he's gonna die, then we're gonna have a Queen Elizabeth. So his daughter is gonna be the queen now. So yeah, and she's really beautiful. So I hope she's
beautiful. Look at her.
Yeah. Princess Elizabeth.
And she's training in the army now as a leading function trainee.
Wow.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Yeah, baby.
Wow. Yeah, we never hear anything about your royal family. They look.
That's also a good thing because, Belgium is pretty no drama. It's nice to live in a boring country where nothing much ever happens.
And you have a lot of chocolate.
Yes, and Belgian waffles.
And waffles.
And fries.
And
no French fries. Belgian
Which is
fries.
terrible because we're kind of on a diet right now and it's so hard.
Yeah.
So here's what I think about. It's funny about different languages, right? Like I don't know how you guys feel, but like, what is a language that you can, because you guys hear a lot more languages than we ever do here, right? Like I remember when we would be on some of those tours and you'd be walking through the streets and you just hear so many different languages. But I know that if I am out and somebody has either an Irish or Scottish accent, I have to stop what I'm doing, sit back in my chair, just take it in, and then wonder what heavenly man is standing behind me. And then I turn around, he's got like a big gut and it's gross. But I love the way that it sounds. Like is there an accent that you just love to hear?
Well, I think we even talked about it on the last live stream as well on the boat. The universally sexiest accents are Scottish, Irish, British.
Yeah.
I think British has a bit of an evil sound to it, but maybe that's just me.
And Scottish, it's so, Scottish.
Yeah, whisper in my ear, like, oh.
And so, like, what if you want to say in Flemish, if you were to say, you are so sexy, what would that sound like?
Well, we borrow a lot of words from other languages, so sexy for us is actually translated as sexy. It's the same word.
Jij bent zo sexy.
Jij bent zo sexy.
Jij bent zo sexy.
Jij bent so sexy.
Yes, really, really good. Jij bent zo sexy.
Yeah. So Shikendra said Flemish. I had never heard of Flemish before.
No, it's
actually not an official language. It's a dialect.
Yeah, it's a dialect. It's like Holland, Netherlands with an accent, Flemish. Yeah.
So is it a dialect of Dutch?
Yeah.
Got it.
Hardly recognizable. We are the ones that always get subbed on Dutch-speaking television.
Always. So sometimes if I have clients, older clients, and like they are 80 years old and they speak really the old Flemish, sometimes I have to ask, what do you say? I don't understand you. Yeah, because they have a really an old Flemish accent. And
with a lot of forgotten words.
Yeah, sometimes I cannot. I have to. What?
So we don't even understand ourselves.
I was going to say, well, it's very funny because I've heard, like even it's like, so down south, I mean, we're all one country, but there's definitely accents here, same thing of the same language. So sometimes when I'm down south, I have to like really listen to people because they, just talk with like a certain inflection. But I've even heard people from the South don't understand other people from the South. They're like, I'm like, can you tell me what they said? Like, I have no idea what they said. That doesn't even sound like it's just so. It's very
one city to the next. Like two different cities can have two completely different dialects.
Yeah. Well, it was so funny because I feel like sometimes, I don't know if it's English or Irish, but if they speak too fast, I'm like, I know you're speaking English, but I have no idea what you said. And
not with English.
So funny.
Maar we gaan is soms wat ze ook niet verstaan van zo like Canadees of.
But yeah, you can definitely tell if it's Irish or British or Canadian or American, like especially.
Were you speaking English, Jurgen? Because you guys will do that. We'll be talking in English, and then you two will look at each other and say something. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah.
No. I was just asking him. Sometimes you have different, like Texas has such a different dialect than you have. So that was
that's the difference in American. Like if it's like Texan with the drawl, the elongated and the North more like New York, New Jersey has that Italian kind of inflection into it.
Sexy inflection, is that what you probably meant?
Yeah, he's so smart, my husband, isn't he?
He is so smart. He is so smart. Although I don't think we did very well. We went up. Remember, we played we played the trivia, and we were like, we're not that good.
No, you were a little bit sick then. I thought no.
Yeah, I don't think we were. I think we were drunk.
Yeah, I think
also,
you were drunk. Yeah,
very likely.
A little bit. He said, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know.
But he works a lot. There's a lot of effort and a lot of attention and a lot of focus that goes into making videos and connections every single day for what you do. We used to kind of mock the concept of influencers because we're not that kind of generation. Mm-hmm. And I guess we can count you as an influencer aside of a content creator. I mean, it's an umbrella term, I guess. Yeah. But we had a new kind of respect and understanding of what goes into the constant minding of how you present your content, who you connect with, the amount of attention and focus and time that goes into every single video and performance, and then you even tour, and it's a lot. And we create a new kind of respect from us to influencers and social creators.
Yeah, well, that was nice. Yeah, if you could say all of that again in front of my family, that would have been so helpful.
It's on record now. It's official.
Yeah, and I love that you put up a different generation. What?
How is your tour?
The next one is on Myrtle Beach. It's coming up.
Myrtle Beach, yes. Yeah,
I'd like to see it one day.
Yeah.
And did you go to Sweden as well?
No. I was just, where was I? I was, Canada, and then Myrtle Beach, then Palm Springs. So I may have some other things coming up. I'm going to see, Thailand.
Thailand. And New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Sure.
But then you have to do a musical with us.
Like
make one? Like musicals?
Like karaoke?
Oh, we do that also, but musicals.
We do love karaoke.
Like Phantom of the Opera or something in New York. on
Oh.
Broadway.
Like not do it, but attend it. Yeah.
I was like, are we making a musical? You mean go see a musical?
You can try.
Spare me.
You
Don't.
can try. Yes.
I want to go see Six.
6?
You know what Six
Do
is?
that.
No.
So Six is a musical that just came out that I guess it was maybe 1 or 2 summers ago. And it's all about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. And so it's like very girl power. And it's supposed to be wonderful. So we'll go see that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Like we wanted to go in London to the Moulin Rouge. So
But
you
we
know the
love Moulin
movie, The
Rouge.
Moulin Rouge?
We love it.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah.
I know
Timeless musical.
I know all the songs, I know all the phrases, I know everything from it. And each time I think, is she really gonna die? Is she really gonna die? But
She's never gonna learn, is she?
No.
You're so funny because you're talking about shows that I feel like were like 20 years ago, and you're talking about them like they just came out. It's so funny. Did you ever hear of the show Come From Away?
From what?
Say that again?
Come From Away.
No.
Come from.
We know Home and Away, but that's about it.
So Come From Away is a lesser known musical. It's probably touring now because it closed on Broadway, but it's a musical about the story of what happened in Newfoundland on September 11th, which just seems weird to make a musical about September 11th. But when September 11th happened, they shut down our airspace, and so no one could fly in. So maybe 100 and some planes were diverted all over the world, and a lot of them landed in Newfoundland. For a total of about 7,000 people landed in Newfoundland, but the island of Newfoundland only has 7,000 people on it. And so basically the entire town had to open their homes to all of the people that landed on the tarmac that day. And it is the most beautiful show ever. It was so lovely and so beautiful. I took Dean and Brooke to see it because they were closing it on Broadway. And if it ever comes through, you have to see it.
But we've watched a lot of 9/11 documentaries over the past few years. That's an aspect that's never really come up in those documentaries outside of the Twin Towers, outside of the Pentagon.
Yeah.
I don't think even a single one has mentioned Newfoundland. So
yeah,
for us, it might be a heartwarming kind of perspective to it.
Yeah, it was. And it was so interesting because during the show, the cast, maybe there was 12 people in the cast, they would bounce back and forth between playing the residents of Newfoundland and then bounce into other characters and play the people that landed there. And then throughout the show, they will tell you kind of these different facts, like as the show is moving along, there's like a narrator. And so it was so interesting because the narrator would come out and she was like, that day when the planes landed, they wouldn't let them off the planes for like 48 hours. And there were no cell phones. So people didn't know what was going on. When they finally let them off the planes, they took them off the planes. A lot of the people didn't speak English. So they were using the Bible to translate. Like they were like, look at this passage in the Bible. Like, you know your Bible, I know my Bible. So they were going to passages in the Bible and saying, you'll be safe here. Like, it was just so crazy. And then there were like 50 animals between all the flights. And then the authorities were like, nobody goes on the planes once the people come off. And then there was like, the local vet was like, we have to get the animals off. So they went in at nighttime because the authorities wouldn't let them. And they took all the animals off. And in there, they had like 2 monkeys, like a peacock. Like, it was just like this crazy collection of animals.
Oh, cool.
It is. It was just kind of these like facts, like you're saying, Wim, like obviously if somebody's talking about 9/11, that's kind of this horrific documentary about what happened here on our soil. But that show is just such a beautiful example of, something that was lovely that happened during those days. But the whole time they were there, I think it was only a total of maybe 3 to 5 days. It was short, but they had babies. They had no baby formula. Like they were pulling everything in from the whole.
But building a community through shared trauma.
So crazy, but it was so beautiful. Yeah. So Jim says, do your names Wim and Jurgen have English counterparts?
I don't know about him, but I do know that my name is based on William, obviously.
I have a German name.
Yeah.
What does Jurgen mean?
I don't know. Beauty, handsome.
It means sexy, handsome fella.
Something like that, yeah.
Wow. Wow. I just watched Come From Away this week again on the Disney Channel. So good.
We have also Disney Channel. We can look it
Well,
up.
we have a Disney streaming service, but the Disney Channel is a digital TV channel.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
you should save your money. Don't go to Thailand. Get the Disney Channel, and then you can watch
We've already paid for the deposit.
it. We're going to Thailand.
We are going to Thailand, so.
So, well, listen, guys, I loved having you on the show. I wanted to have you on a Tipsy Tuesday, but if it's 9 o'clock our time, it's 3 a.m. your time. So we'll have to just drink.
Well, we're halfway there.
Or do Tipsy Tuesday from Belgium one day.
Yeah.
Maybe do a tipsy morning. It's always time for frozen margaritas.
That is true. Did you guys hear about the margarita song in Belgium?
Yes.
Give me
Do we
one.
have a margarita song?
I know tequila.
Tequila and margarita. No, the ketchup song we know, but
You don't know the margarita song? Wim.
No.
Wim. Pull up the margarita song. Just put in 5 margarita song in your phone when you get off this.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said Jurgen is the German form of George.
Oh, nice.
Boring.
Means
I expected that
father.
from you.
Yeah. George. Hi, George.
George and William.
Yeah.
Oh my.
George William. Yeah, let's go.
Whatever. All right. So guys, let's hear it for Jurgen and Wim for joining us today. Thank you guys so much. I literally, if I come visit you, I might just sit out on front of your store and just look down the street. It looks so beautiful. It's so charming.
Yes.
Our streets won't be that cool. I should let you know.
You're always welcome.
And Carrot says you guys were the best guests today.
Oh,
Again.
best guests. Thank you, Shelly.
I know. So so that was lovely. And tomorrow we'll be here again. Like it's kind of a slow week. Next Monday, Brooke gets her. Do you guys take your wisdom?
too.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys had them. You know, Belgium.
Yeah, I had them. Let them removed last year, 2 years ago. So yeah.
Just 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Because they do it really young here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So they had to wait until I was a little bit smart enough.
Until you were 19. Got it.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna
Okay.
So don't you guys hang up yet, but we'll say goodbye to our audience. But thanks everybody for watching today. We will be back tomorrow in the morning with some more fun things happening. I'm going to show some pictures. We're trying to make Dean's apartment downstairs, so hopefully that'll come along. But thanks for watching. As always, like Judy says from Saskatoon, do something nice for yourself and somebody else. Do you guys have any like good advice or like parting words for people? Like what's a Belgian thing? Like what do you say to people to say like, have a great day? What do you say?
I have something. Once there was an old woman who told me one sentence, and
it took him years before he understood it.
Yeah, and it was so simple. She said, "The less things you want in life, the richer you are," and it's something really beautiful.
Yeah, the less you want, the more you have.
Yeah, and that's something that it's a good advice. So never want too much. Enjoy the little things that you have in life, and then you get really, really far. So that's my advice.
Oh, there you go. Some lovely advice from our Belgian friends. So, so thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day and a blessed day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you.
Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Mother.